Hey guys, Tracy Pelfrey here. I found this clip from 2021.
I always thought that you're supposed to take care of the preacher.
Of course he thinks that. That's why he has all these servants. He has people in servitude. This man is a man who he's trying to say here in the service, and I cut out a lot because I just wanted to boil this down to the core, which is that he has not changed and he thinks this way and he has thought this way. I recently shared a video where he was whining and complaining no one does anything for him and his wife. Oh my God. Oh, they don't do anything. They wash their cars, they do their lawn, they do their laundry, they do their errands, they help them build their mansion, they have them stay up late. Oh, Archibald and Carter, they stayed up till 2, 3 in the morning helping the man of God, and he taught them in return about the things of God? No, architecture. That's from KEKEL's own mouth. This guy and his wife are living like a prince and princess with everybody waiting on them, and he still complains, and he's getting on the church members here for not doing anything for them. You know what? People have lives, and they come and they give in the offering and stuff. There you go. There you go, KEKEL. Take your money out for your 3 jobs that you have. Go buy another motorcycle. Go buy another guitar. Go buy another nice suit. Go take another 2-week trip that none of these people get to do. This is the hallmark of cult leaders. And they don't do anything. They make everybody else do the work. And he just freely, since 2021, I know there's people sitting in that church right now in 2024 who heard probably this service. And they heard him whine and complain again. How much are you going to do? And do you think God cares if you help that man and that woman with any of their stuff? Do you believe he's really called to be a minister? Do you believe? Nope, let me ask that differently. Do you believe he has the call of God on his life? And if you say yes to that, based on what? Do you consult the Bible to see? Because that's part of what I'm saying here is they believe the King James Version only of the Bible. And based on that, if you look in that Bible, in the New Testament, what do you find? You have to look. Does this man measure up? Are he and his wife actually called to the ministry? And can a woman be called? And if so, like she's ordained and teaches, why aren't other women? Why? Tell us why. Stop whining about who doesn't do something for you. That is not the Bible I ever read. And especially out in the ministry. You think to yourself, you are a minister. Look up the word, for crying out loud. We serve. We serve others. We are the lowest. They are the greatest. How do you treat those you consider the greatest? How? Are you going to go out and perpetrate these kinds of actions and these words on a congregation as so many have before, as so many are right now? I'm asking.
Because you appreciate the calling of God and the work that they do for the Lord and His service and His prayers and all of these things that He does to spiritually serve you, and you're the one that's supposed to be thoughtful. We got it backwards.
No, dude, you have it backwards. You have it upside down. You have it all wrong. You've had it all wrong. And you're more wrong than ever in 2024 because you're saying the same thing, only worse. You turned on your own church family and told the workers in the office they don't do anything for you. It's despicable. It's icky. It's nasty. To look out at people sitting there who I have to believe many of them have come really seeking something. And you send them away empty. It's like waiting in a line for rations or something. And they put crumbs in your hand. You're left going home feeling guilty and shamed, unappreciated, unloved. You know what? You can get this probably in most homes right now. You're not good enough. You need to do better. You don't do anything for me. Just negativity. Nothing uplifting, nothing positive, nothing serene and tranquil and peaceful and loving, appreciative. Everybody wants to be appreciated on some level. And shouldn't a group of believers, especially with a self-appointed man of God, be the one to provide that atmosphere? This is why the whole organizational structure, the corporate structure, is evil. It's evil because of what it does to individuals and how it allows these men and women to perpetrate all kinds of things on others. You have people out in local churches right now in NTCC, and not just them, but this is the subject that I've chosen, is to warn you to stay away from New Testament Christian Churches of America Incorporated. People are talking. People are sharing. When you churn out of your little lame school up there in Graham people who believe they are entitled as a minister of the gospel, entitled to goodies, entitled to being taken care of, entitled to have their conference trips paid for, entitled to a birthday extravaganza and a pastor appreciation day and all this nonsense, then they go out and they want GIs to use their commissary privileges to buy food for the serviceman's home because they should, because it's the work of God, it's the program of God. It isn't. Show us in the Bible where that is. That's supposed to build a structure and force everyone in there, humiliate them if they don't go, and tell them they're not doing anything for you. Are you kidding me? Where's the love in that? There's people who were asked to use their food stamps, and then that was taken advantage of too. How disgusting. How do you not feel the ickiness of it? How do you not become at some point self-aware, self-realized, and repent of it all? And express your sorrow and ask for apologies from these people who did your bidding because they thought they were doing it for God. They thought they were doing it for God, and you knew. And you know now they think they're doing it for God. Someone needs to speak up for them. Repent. Repent. It's slimy. It's slickster. It's huckster. Program of God, which is all about buildings. Buildings. Put them up. Put our name on it. Don't fall for it. Don't let this guy and his wife and his minions make you feel ashamed. If you are bent on finding and desirous of a group of Christians, there are so many others out there that will treat you better. It should be a universal church, right? But it's not. It's not because of private interpretations. But even with that, you can find, others have found, healthy environments. And if it becomes unhealthy, now you know what one looks like and you can move on. NTCC likes to mock that too and call that church hopping. Well, all I can say to that is Da 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 da. Hop, hop, hop. You have to move on. No one should take it. No one should take it from these self-professed men of God. No one should take it in a marriage. No one should take it from their parent. Nobody. No one has a right to control you, to lord anything over you, and to make you feel inadequate when you are fine. No doubt. You are fine and lovely and worthy of love and caring, and of a real pastor, and of a pastor who is a minister, aka servant of God, who serves you. If the Christ you believe in gave his life on a cross for having committed no crime, why in the world would he send out these men and women to make you serve them in this fashion and to beat you down? To be in the ministry is a life of service. And anyone who is for realsies does it gladly and doesn't think of it as, oh my God, these people don't do anything for me. Like the people we took over for in Newport News. And I'm really thankful they were that way. You know why? Because that helped us open our eyes to see what this organization was about. Thank you, Dorseys. Thank you. Nobody should be told they're not doing enough. Nobody. Stand up for yourself. Do the right thing for yourself and your family. Stop sacrificing the wrong things. You're sacrificing your family. You're sacrificing job security and a future. Because these people, these hucksters will not be there. You have to take care of yourself. You have to. Because these people won't. They will demand more from you. Get your butt out there, KEKEL. You have your traveling shoes pictures. Oh, we have our traveling shoes. Oh, look at us. Aren't we adorable? Oh, I saw it on Instagram somewhere. I thought it was so cute we had to start doing it. How about soul-winning shoes? How about knocking on doors shoes? You go out and be humiliated and see how idiotic it is and see how it's the JWs. You just have a different name. Go on, I dare you. I dare you. Never done it. You don't do it. Would you do it one token time, maybe? Never. Never while I was in. I ask people all the time, and you hear them in some of the interviews, but I always ask, if there have been demands on your time by a pastor, did he go out as well? Does he ever go out with you and do whatever it is you're doing? Does he go on base and get arrested? Or does he send, like Devonshire, someone like Desiree with children to be arrested? Why doesn't KEKEL put on his wash the church members' car shoes? Why doesn't he put on the mowing the church member lawn shoes? Does Tanya put on her let me go shopping and run errands for the church member shoes? Does she say, let me put on my shoes and show it on Instagram that I went over to do the ironing of white shirts for one of the ladies who's bogged down with a family, maybe in Bible school or something, or has just been here a long time in Graham and they need a little uplift because they're so beaten down and demoralized? Let me do something for them. Not a bowl of soup. Something significant, and not just one time, and not where you talk about what you did over the pulpit. That's almost more gross than not doing anything at all, honestly. It's time to be reflective. It's time to consider what in the world you're involved in. Want to know what you're involved in? You want to know what they care about? Don't pay your tithe one time. Or if you're afraid not to, just put it in the thing. Put it in the offering basket without an envelope and see what happens. See what happens. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see what happens. Anyway, have a great rest of your week. And I appreciate everyone who listens. I appreciate everyone who comments. Comments will slip through on me sometimes. So if you wrote something and I didn't answer it, please just bug me about it, okay? I have no problem with that. All right, take care.